What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with a PC mail day. Got some cards that I picked up for the collection, some raw cards, some graded cards, all stuff that I'm really happy to add to the PC, so it's time to share it with you. So we're going to start off with a few relic cards. We've got some Panini Baseball, so I will give it to Panini. They have some pretty cool old school relic cards, something Topps does not typically offer. This is Lefty O'Doul. And this is from a set called Immortalized out of National Treasures. Obviously, you can see that piece of relic is super old school, numbered to 99. So happy to pick this one up for the PC. Something I really didn't have much were relics of really old-time guys. You know, I don't really do a ton of relics. I've gotten a little more into them recently. But these were really neat and very, very affordable. $10 range, maybe even less. I think I might have picked a couple of these up for like $5. This is from National Treasures. It's Chuck Klein. Fantastic career with the Phillies. This is celebrating his 1933 Triple Crown, the little piece of bat relic. I know Panini always posts that the game used material is guaranteed, so it's pretty neat. That one is serial numbered to 99 as well. And then this one is pretty cool. In 1933, Chuck Klein won the Triple Crown. Memorable materials, 1933. A few pieces of bat relic here. And this is out of Topps Tribute. So, very cool. Would have been a little cooler if they used the old school Phillies logo rather than the modern one. But either way, it's from 2002, so it's been a while since Topps has had the chance to put some of these out. A lot of it has to do with rights. For example, Mickey Mantle, the reason you don't see him in Topps products right now is because Panini holds that license because the Mantle estate, they get to control that. He's no longer part of any of the associations. All right, here's some stuff that came in from JT, Triple Crown 24, hooked me up with this Yaxel Rios rookie card, signed beautifully in blue. Great for the Phillies collection. We got a Victor Arano, which I don't believe I actually had this. I mean, it looks so familiar because he's in Topps Chrome, which I definitely have that auto, but always cool to have the flagship Topps. And Roger Mason, big part of the 1993 Phillies. He was kind of money down the stretch. He was excellent in the postseason. So Roger Mason donning the super old school Phillies uniform. So JT, appreciate those. Here's some cards I picked up from him. This is a Chase Utley. This is an insert out of a Topps card, but it's a artistic rendition by Dick Perez. So that's what kind of drew me to it. And I've seen this image multiple times, including on my wall. I have this painting up there, but thought that was neat. Wanted to pick that up. I've gotten more and more appreciative of the minis put out by Gypsy Queen and Allen and Ginter over the years in Topps products. It's something like when they first start coming out and I wasn't real familiar with tobacco-sized cards, I was kind of like, oh, these are a nuisance. They don't really fit right in any of the holders. Well, the thing is, eventually, if you get into pre-war stuff and old school cards, you kind of find a whole new appreciation for them. And you know what? These display really well in holders that they do actually make for it. Not really standard, but you can actually buy soft sleeves and top loaders, tobacco sized. What looks even better are the one touches. They're amazing, or you can send them in and get them slabbed by either PSA or SGC, and they look great. So this Mike Schmidt's awesome for the collection, so happy to pick that up. We got a 93 Philly here, Lenny Dykstra. This guy was a fantastic player. He might be certified nuts now, but awesome player. And this is a beautiful looking insert, the Naturals from Pinnacle. So awesome looking card there. And then I got a group of Sapphire cards. These are from 2016 Topps, Sapphire. And I know I have some of them, but to me, I mean, Sapphire's a young enough set that it's easy unless you're a Braves fan and you don't have the Ronald Acuna, it's fairly easy to put together team sets. So picked up a whole bunch of these. Jeff Francoeur, which is awesome. He's one of those guys. He spent a short time in Philadelphia, but made a big impression. Cesar Hernandez had a nice little career with the Phils. MikeO Franco. I mean, you got to love these early Sapphires. The atomic cracked ice look. Odubel Herrera. Ryan Howard. Not his most flattering of cards, but had a fantastic career in Philadelphia. Aaron Harang. Carlos Ruiz. One of the best catchers in Phillies history. I think he's tied with Jason Varitek for the most no-hitters caught in a career. He caught Halliday's perfect game, Halliday's playoff no-hitter, combined no-hitter. Hamels threw a no-hitter. He caught at least 4 in his career with the Phillies, so sweet card there. Freddie Galvis. Team card. A bunch of random Phillies. Adam Morgan. Darren Ruff. Cameron Rupp. Cody Ashe. And Andres Blanco. So, mostly commons. Those were very cheap. About $1 a piece, so can't complain about those pickups. Got this JT Realmuto from Topps Now. I think it was their countdown of 100 cards. Pre-ordered this on eBay. Finally rolled in. So another Philly to add. And then we got a few slabs. So Topps Living Set has really not had much attention lately. And I personally am another one of those people. I just haven't purchased any. And I would like to. They're beautiful looking cards. I love the Hall of Famers. I like some of the guys that made real impacts on the game, and just players that I enjoy, and I would like to pick some more up. They look great slabbed. So here's a Ted Williams in a 10. Cool card there. And Francisco Lindor I was able to pick up in a 10. I believe I have one of these, and I think it is in a 9. And either way, 9 or 10, just a great looking card for the collection. But when I do come across that, I'll probably move one of them. I just kind of got suckered into that combined shipping deal. Here's a 1980 Laughlin, Lefty O'Doul, Famous Feats. I wanted to pick up the Chuck Klein in this set a few times. Bought one at one point. I was sent the wrong thing. It was never replaced. Whatever. These are not expensive cards. Then I had another time where something fell through, and then I lost an auction for one, so I picked up the Lefty O'Doul. I just wanted an example of one of these cards from these sets in the collection. So, pretty neat. I like them. They are blank backs, but cool nonetheless. We got a Bobby Abreu rookie here. 1995 Bowman's Best, Bob Abreu. In a 9. Abreu, super underrated player. Should get some Hall of Fame votes coming up. Not that he'll find his way in, but he was a very, very good player for a very long time. Put up some unbelievable offensive numbers, numbers that would surprise a lot of people. So picked that one up pretty cheap. The case is pretty battered and bruised. Got a 62 Topps Jack Baldsham in a 7.5. Pretty solid grade for a 62 card. Does have some print spots on it, but overall, neat card. Honestly, won this at auction. Dirt cheap, combined shipping. That's why I picked it up. Certainly never mind having a slabbed Phillies card in the collection, though. And then final card is a 2018 Topps Paper Shohei Ohtani in 9.5 Mint Plus. Really nice card. If and when baseball gets started, if Shohei Ohtani shines, you could see his stuff maybe gaining a little more traction. I do think this guy's an unbelievable talent. Overhyped from the beginning, perhaps. I mean, people were paying crazy prices for some of his cards, but regardless, this guy has unbelievable raw power as a hitter, a great arm as a pitcher. I think he's hitting triple digits, so I do think he is someone who can make an impact on the game for quite a while if he can stay healthy. So happy with these pickups. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Anything that stood out. You like the slab cards? Are you into the new style sapphires and some of that? Or do you really appreciate some old-time relics? I like it all. I'm a big fan. I think that's the great thing about this hobby. There's just so much to collect. There's so much history if you're into the baseball stuff. I mean, we've got stuff that came out 120 years ago, 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 20 years ago, 2 days ago. So collect what you like. Sample it all. To me, a diversified collection is the best type of collection, but the best collection's got to be your collection. You got to love your collection, so make sure you're enjoying the hobby. Of course, there's so much out there. It can be overwhelming. Try and find some focus. Make sure you're having fun. It shouldn't be stressful. It shouldn't be all about the flip or all about the investment, all about the money. Certainly, we all want our collections to have value. We want to have value that we enjoy, that we get entertainment out of, and of course you want some monetary value because you're putting a lot of time and effort into it as well. But there's a lot to enjoy in the hobby, and there's a lot to enjoy in the community as well, so check out all the channels from around this fantastic community. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.